the forgotten woman who discovered the greenhouse effect. When did we first realize that we had the potential to warm our planet's climate? You could go all the way back to 1827, when French mathematician Joseph Fourier calculated that the atmosphere, somehow, was keeping the planet warm like a blanket. Or you could go as late as 1938 when British engineer Guy Stewart Callendar gathered data for the first time to show that the Earth was already getting warmer in line with emissions. But over the last decade, a new answer has come to light, 1856. That's when amateur American scientist Eunice Foote detailed the mechanics of what we now call the greenhouse effect. Yet we know very little about her. We don't even know what she looked like. Birds are cool. Early birds are even cooler. Get cheap tickets to TNW 2020 right now. Yeah. It's almost like a cloak and dagger story, explains John Perlin, a physicist and science historian at UC Santa Barbara. He was one of several researchers who first heard of Foote in 2011, when retired geologist Ray Sorensen stumbled across her work. Foote's 1856 experiment was simple. She placed glass jars containing different gases out in the sun and measured their temperature. The jars with carbon dioxide were hottest and therefore had absorbed the most heat. Writing up her results, she generalized this dynamic to the planet as a whole, and speculated that it might have caused past eras to be hotter or colder. No one deconstructed the atmosphere, and tested that deconstruction, until Eunice Foote's breakthrough experiments, says Perlin. This paper was Foote's first known mention in the scientific record, and when it was presented at that year's meeting of the American Association for the Advancement of Science, AAAS, it was widely reported in newspapers. However, Foote didn't present her research herself. The Smithsonian's first secretary, Joseph Henry, read it on her behalf. He added this preface: "Science was of no country and of no sex. The sphere of woman embraces not only the beautiful and the useful but the true." 3 weeks later, Scientific American ran an article, headline, "Scientific Ladies," which praised Foote's work, noting, "We are happy to say this was done by a lady." This context has been suggested as part of the reason for her subsequent lack of recognition. For more on this story, visit the news article link.